Hello, I am Pokemon Player and welcome back to my Pokemon playthrough. I know I am actually doing videos quite quickly, but the summer holidays have started, so I probably won't be able to do these as often as I'll have plenty of free time, but no free time by myself. This is a one-off thing. Sorry. Anyway. As we last saw, we had come out of the battle chateau after some technical difficulties. So, our Pokemon are all healed up. Let's continue. Here we have another artist with another Smeargle. So let's fight him. A black canvas before me, and yet no inspiration from which to paint. Artist Pierre. See, this route has had two things which seem to defend. The artist, which is very famous in France, and the battle chateau. Now, chateau is actually a French word. Chateau is actually a French word. So, there. And the artists are very famous in Paris. There's lots of art galleries there. There's lots of art galleries there. And if anyone's seen Cars 2, when they actually arrive in France, there is an artist doing a painting. Also the berets. That's a very French thing. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but as it's a requirement for most Pokemon YouTubers, I'll be doing a top 10 list. If you all don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone. Now, how should we pair up? Let's go with Tiana and Trevor against Will and me. Yeah. Okay, well, since we're neighbours, we might as well battle together, right? Anyway, as I was saying, I'll be making my own top 10. I won't be a... Now, it's going to be a top 10. It's going to be a starter top 10. So, it's not out of all 700 or odd Pokemon, because they're probably all going to be starters anyway, as I don't really favour anything else. There are some good ones, but starters are the way I go. So it'll be my top 10 favourite starters and their evolutions. It's not going to be all 3 starters, 1 starter at a time. I'll probably, once I've collected them, is probably going to be the best time for me to do these starters. I've almost got them all, but as soon as I get Pokemon from Heart Gold, and as soon as I get some Pokemon from Heart Gold in the remake of Ruby and Sapphire, which comes out in November, then I'll be able to do it. So you'll be waiting a while, but I will be doing a top 10. Now, I've probably said this already, sorry for delaying the battle, but, if I've said this, I apologise, but Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire isn't going to be a worldwide release like X and Y was. Most of the world is getting it on the same date, but unfortunately for the European Union, which is where I am, as I'm British, we'll be getting it a week later. So I will be starting as soon as, but I won't be starting at the same time as everyone else, as I will be delayed. So, I apologise, but blame Nintendo. Not that you should blame Nintendo, but they didn't make it worldwide, so... What else? Now, I'm sure you all remember me saying something about Serena is the most unrivaled rival ever. I mean, we're fighting with her instead of against her. Once you finish the game, you can battle her. Ooh, Twister. It's not a brilliant move, but it is a dragon type move, which always helps. Because dragons are something I have a problem with. Pidgeotto and then Twister. Yeah. A few, episodes ago, we caught our Snorlax called Teddy. Well, nothing really to talk about. I do like Tiana's t-shirt though, with the Vanillite on it. As you can see, Trevor's got the Pokédex on a chain around his neck, because that's what he's trying to do. Whoa, now that was a nice move. So you can't learn everything just from the Pokédex. I see. This is probably the most rivals in the game as well, because there's Shauna, Tiano, Trevor, and Serena / Caleb. Serena, you don't battle that much. You battle alongside her here. You can battle her, I think it's daily, once you've beaten the game. It sure is interesting to see how different each trainer's style is. Well, I guess we should head off to Ambret Town then. Yeah. We battled alongside Serena then, not against her. We battled against Tiana and Trevor. We don't battle... I'd say Shauna and Tiana are actually our biggest rivals. Actually, we kind of meet everyone the same. What do you do? How about if I help your dear Pokemon rest up a bit? Thank you! Yeah, just got a quick heal. Now, as you all saw, this was Connecting Cave, aka Zubat Roost. Meditate! I actually caught one of these in my Diamond and Pearl game before it broke, because I got it from a friend who was having difficulties with it. Anyway, this is a fighting psychic type, so a fight should be alright. Not super effective, but not weak. Oh, perfect, let's catch it. I don't plan on using all the Pokemon I capture, but I do plan on trying to catch them all. As that is kind of a gimmick, but also the objective of the game, to catch them all. Now, I think Black 2 and White 2 is the easiest to do that on, because like this game, it has every single Pokemon in it, but it came with the habitat list, which shows you where all the Pokemon were, and if you've seen all the Pokemon in that route. It eats just one berry a day. By enduring hunger, its spirit is tempered and made sharper. Give a nickname to the crop, Meditate. Last time I called it Meditate, because that's obviously what it's based from. This time, I'll call it Brain plus Brawn. Because that's what it is. It's a fighting psychic. when you actually, in this game, you can actually battle doubles, you can actually do double battles with brains and bronze, where one of them uses psychics, one of them uses fighting. And this is a combo of both. And here we are at Route 8 Muriel Coast. You can actually see the gym over there, but we can't get to it yet. Stop right there! Ah! We didn't mean to surprise you. How are you and Culloden doing? Haven't you wondered how a single Pokédex could possibly cover a region as big as Kalos? Well, it can't. That's why we are here to power up your Pokédex. The Coastal Kalos Pokédex was added to Pokemon Player's Pokédex. The Coastal Kalos Pokédex will be on your Pokédex menu, so tap it to select it. New encounters help people and Pokemon grow and mature. We'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! Now, I don't quite remember their names, but they do appear a lot, because they appear in the Team Flare's bases to kind of help you. There's an item there. HP up. Rising Star Trainer. Dream big is what I say. You're looking at the future champion after all. Bring it on! I do love the Pokemon music. So catchy. And it turns so quickly. It can be all dramatic. Like, no, this isn't dramatic. What's this? I'm not sure what to call this music. I don't want to say dramatic, because I was going to say that for like the evil corporations. Their music's dramatic, and they have the dramatic music. And then when you want to specifically, it's calm and cheery, and this is more serious and get to it. And there is a certain point where it's spooky. It's not that spooky, but it does have a spooky implementation. Big words. Yeah. Sorry about all these adjustments, but as you may know, I don't have the best recording yet. Hopefully by Christmas I can get a game capture card, and if I need to, a microphone. Or I just get a game capture card and stop the commentary. I don't really have that much stuff to say anyway. Sleep powder. Very good move. Let's replace it with stun sport. Because poison powder will do a little damage each turn, so if you mess up, if you mess up, then at least there's still some damage done. And Stun Spore isn't that reliable. It paralyzes them, yes, but paralysis doesn't always work, and Sleep Powder is much better for capturing Pokemon anyway. But on with our journey. Some of you may notice I try to stay out of tall grass and stuff. What's this answer? You can change the position of a pocket in the bag menu by holding the stylus down on its icon and moving it. But I haven't used the stylus in a long time. Yeah, it's better. I try to avoid the grass because even though you get new Pokemon, I have my team filled. It consists, I should probably swap all this. mean, I have Snorlax for normal type. So if anything's weak, if I have too many weaknesses, I don't have a good game plan, I can swap into a normal type. Use only for fighting. Let's just review the team. I have Tree Smasher, Fire Tornado and Spray for my grass, fire, water typing. It also gives me with a fighting and a flying, but I tend to have Pidgeotto or some sort of bird for that, so I can teach fly to it and not feel bad about teaching a start something it'll be hard to get rid of. Although I do tend to teach my water starter Surf, because it's a quite a good move. I was recently playing Heart Gold with Trafalgar, who'd only learnt Water Gun, and I was having no trouble with it. He was the toughest level I wanted to, because I had a sort of level in it, and I couldn't do it. So all I did was replace Water Gun with Surf, wiped them all out with one-hit KOs. Just goes to show how good Surf is compared to Water Gun. Ow. Stop hitting me. I'm going to run with your ass. Anyway, I'll probably get rid of Oddish, maybe Pidgeotto. No, I'll keep Pidgeotto, but definitely replace Oddish. Probably another, ground type, that's a good idea. Because I'll have two Pokemon that are super weak to ground type, with Charizard and Heart Flying. Who is that? Goldeen, definitely. Yeah, a ground type, and maybe swap Snorlax to an electric type. Is there any ground electrics? No, Helioptile is normal electric. But if I got him, I could replace it with Snorlax and get a ground type. Yeah, just planning ahead. I'll keep Snorlax with me for now, but that's probably what I'll do in the future, even though it'll be very under-leveled. Just a XP shell. Normally, I'm against dual types. Did a switch to Fire Tornado. Normally I'm against dual types, because all it does is increase weaknesses. Anyway, we're coming up to the 15-minute mark. Ember. We are coming up to the, not 20-minute mark, which is where I shall do my shout-out. Not sure what I call this episode. I'm trying to think what I'm going to call this episode. Probably something to do with the big fight there at the start. Ember again. What would be a great idea? I get my friend over and have a battle with him and record it. He could record his side as well. Maybe do it in like 2 parts, so like when we're halfway through the battle, or when when half the Pokemon have died, we kind of cut the recording. Looks like half will be on my channel, half will be on his. He does have a much more successful channel. I had a look at the viewings. My videos have had a lot less views. Anyway. Wild Absol. the disaster Pokemon. It's a dark type, so bite won't do that much damage. As I said, I'm trying to catch them all, so I'm trying not to kill them. Or if anyone's seen the meme, I don't normally get critical hits, but when I do, it's on a Pokemon I was trying to catch. Strangely enough, that was happening to me a lot in my Heart Gold game. Anyway, come here, Absol. Oh. Here's a quick question. What are your, let's call them, rituals for capturing Pokemon? My favourite is crossing both fingers on each hand, touching some sort of one that please work with every roll. See? I had my fingers crossed. It worked. What are your strange rituals? I mean, I know there was one where you did A being up, or what people used to do, but I'd really like to know, just so I'm not the only person who does it. It appears on its sense as an impending natural disaster. As a result, it was mistaken as a doom bringer, even though it's trying to avert the disaster. Well, not avert the disaster, but prevent people from being in the disaster, so I'll call him Guardian. That sounds like an awesome name. There, I have my very own Guardian. Oh cool, box 2. Anyway, let's get out the top-down perspective. Nah, let's just do it here. You can see my super cool shades. Quick save, do it again. Like to save, save. Because now, it is time, for anyone who's watching this knows, it is my shout-out time. There it is. Now, these shout-outs sorry, I'm just listening to that. I ordered a pizza. I don't want to miss it. Anyway, there isn't any volume for this bit, but these shout-outs are in an order, but it's the order they appear on my subscriptions list. I don't favour one over the other. I like them all. And it's just a random order. So first up is the National Dex, who do weekly Pokemon trivia and are aiming to do at least one episode for every Pokemon. I don't know if they've gotten to 100 yet, and if they did, they'd only be just under a seventh of the way there. So keep going, guys. There's also, and apart from that, they do other Pokemon battled videos. There's also a mini dex, which I haven't checked out. I probably should. Next up is PewDiePie, most subscribed person on YouTube ever. Most subscribed person on YouTube ever. If you don't know him, go check him out. You probably will subscribe. It took me a few episodes because I don't tend to subscribe straight away. That's just me. Then it is Cinema Sins, showing you everything wrong with your favourite movies. Now, you may wonder why I subscribe to this, because they show what's wrong with lots of my movies. Lots of Marvel movies, because they're so popular. But don't. It's just really cool to watch. All the little nitpicks. They are little nitpicks, which you probably won't notice a lot, but it's good to watch and quite funny. Then it is the Game Theorists. The most well known is MatPat, but they've also done crossovers, which links some games to others. There is they've done crossovers, which link games. There's also the Gaijin Goomba, who shows you culture, and many others. Then my close friend, which I was mentioning earlier, Starshine Gamer. I'm not going to say his real name because that would be bad, but yeah, go check him out. He's got a lot more views than me, probably more subscribers as well, and he does World of Warcraft. Then it's college humour, very funny, but as it says, you should be in the American version of college. Next up is Dorkly, little sketches featuring your favourite gamers. It doesn't ruin it, it's just funny what you can see. Then Blitzwinger, who does lots of games. I'm kind of basing my style off him, but that's a complete coincidence. It's only because we both mess up words a bit. Kind of the way I start, because he goes, "What's up everybody, my name's Blitzwinger," and say, "Hey everyone, Pokemon player here." Not the same, but kind of based. Not to be mean. I'm not disrespecting him, I found Blitzwinger to be awesome. Go check him out. Next up is the 3 Smosh channels. Smosh, which uploads a video every Friday, or tries to, which alternates between a sketch and the behind the scenes of the previous sketch. Next Friday, no, I'm not going to say that because that dates it, and it'll probably be wrong. Then there's Smosh's second channel. I'm not sure when they do their uploads, but it's stuff like Ian is bored, Mail Time, Smosh is bored, Mail Time with Smosh, and random bits. Oh, and Lunchtime with Smosh. And then there's Smosh Games, which features Mario Kart, Game Bang. The most recent one was Gang Wars or Gang Battle. But it was really funny. And they had to eat Play-Doh. Fake, not original Play-Doh. They also have Button Bash, which they've only done 2 episodes of. Why We're Single, which shows you their... I'm sorry, there's strange noises everywhere. If you can hear them, I'm so sorry. It's probably the plumbing. Anyway, Smosh Games, which features Button Bash, which there's only been 2 episodes of, but quite good. And last but not least, Jwit. He is your go-to man for any and all Nintendo news. He does Pokemon Fact of the Days, which are very informative. He also does... he's also done a few Pokemon Top 10s, which is why I started to get into YouTube, really. All those Jwit's Top 10s and Pewds, they were my first subscribed people. Yeah. Wow, this has gone on for about half an hour. Anyway, it's better than last time where my memory shot it out. This has been Pokemon Player. It is nice to see you all. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.